time to hit the old Santiam and get the makings for a trout breakfast. Now, I took you up to this spot last year, and it's just a short walk from the highway down the old wagon road. It's still there, you have to look for it, but once you find it, it's pretty easy walking. It just looks hard from the highway. Anyway, it takes you about 3 or 4 minutes to get to the hole, and every once in a while, this spot really has some surprises. It's one of my favorites. If you spend enough time fishing, you'll have good and bad things happen to you. Sometimes everything goes right, total success, limits all around. Other times, it's a catastrophe in slow motion all day long. But every once in a while, it just works, and you have a day like I've had here. Now I've got to show you how it happened, the whole thing, all of it. Watch this. Here at Darchris, we're on kind of a low-budget operation. My cameraman is a rock. Okay, little piece of night crawler. Well, here we are. Let's see if we can catch a trout. The water's a little cloudy colored here because we're just downstream from where Whitewater Creek dumps into the Santiam, and the Whitewater's got a lot of glacial silt or melted snow in it from Mount Jefferson, which is only 4 miles away, so it carries all of this down to the Santiam. The water in the Santiam is actually a lot clearer just upstream from Whitewater Creek. It's also colder here now with the melted snow in it. This pool is deep. It's probably 10 feet or so, and it holds a lot of trout. I'm using a size 8 worm hook and a single small split shot so that the bait will drift along in the current, kind of bouncing from rock to rock. Well, nothing on that cast, not even a bite. I'm kind of surprised. I really thought I'd get a trout on the first cast. I usually do here. Well, let's just try another one. Watch your feet. River rocks are always nasty, and it's easy to slip and fall in, and believe me, I've done that more than once. Bounce, bounce, bounce. There's a little nibble. Another. Yep, set the hook. There he is, fish on. Well, we got one. Don't want to fall in. Nice trout. Well, we'll put this one in the bag, and then with one more, we'll have breakfast. Back at it. Just one to go. Now the limit here is 5, and it probably wouldn't be that hard to catch 5 fish. There's a lot of rainbows here. This hole is only maybe 100 yards from Highway 22, but it's been largely overlooked for a lot of years. It just appears like it would be hard to get to, I guess. So people skip it. It only takes 4 or 5 minutes. Yeah, from parking spot to first cast. And most of the time you're on the old wagon road. finally bit again. This is a good one. Well, I'll just kind of take myself a seat here and land the rest of my breakfast. Well, I had my 2 fish. I was done, but I decided to put on Old Faithful, the Thomas Buoyant that has caught so many fish for me over the years. And that's the baby right there. What the heck, I thought. I'll make a few casts, maybe I'll get lucky. Occasionally, a salmon finds its way into the river, and they really like to congregate in this particular hole. Well, there's no real secret here. It's just a matter of persistence. I've got a couple of large split shot a foot or so above the Thomas Buoyant, so it'll run deep in the current as I retrieve it. Just work it along the rocks as it comes in, then cast out and do it again. And again. And again. Then back out again, and sit back down. What I'm trying to do is to cast to the other side, and then let the lure swing back across the tail out. Then reel it in slowly, letting the current work it. Salmon like to hang out in this area, and sometimes they'll smack a lure that just flashes past them. Every once in a while, about the 5th cast for me, the dang lure likes to tangle up with the swivel and the line and make a knot. It just doesn't swim too well like that either. So I got to take the time to get this mess straightened out, and sometimes these somewhat elder eyes have a hard time staring through the mess. But eventually everything's back in order, I guess. Dang. And back out we go. There may not be any salmon in here. Here's the Thomas Buoyant coming at you, fish. Come on. I'd say I don't got all day, but really I do. This is kind of the point where you say, well, I'll make 5 more casts. If I don't get a hit, well, maybe I'll call it a day. Maybe. Well, you'd think at least maybe a trout will hit it. Gotta be something out there. And cast out again. This is the part of fishing that you either enjoy because it gives you a chance to think in the beauty and solitude of nature. I really like that. I know that there are some out there that would find this inactivity boring, frustrating. Not me, though. This is precisely why I fish. Because in these times, it is so necessary to just relax, at least for a while. There it goes, perfect. Now the line tightens and the lure starts to swing across the river, just right. Now bring it back real slowly, and maybe, whoops!
Okay, big fish.
Remember, this is 4-pound line. Make sure the drag is working. Keep the rod bowed. As long as the rod has a big bend in it, the fish is pulling against the rod instead of your line. Keep the pressure on the fish. Don't let him rest. He'll resist and take line off the reel, but as long as he doesn't leave the hole, you have a chance. A slim one, but a chance. Keep him coming.
Big fish.
It looks like I'm just hanging in there, but he is pulling out line against the drag. He's a fighter.
I'll never catch this one, but I'll fight him for a while.
All you can do at this point is hang on. Keep pulling him in. Make sure the rod's bowed. Minutes are a lot longer at times like these. Pull, pull, pull. Now, I know it doesn't look like I'm really working that hard here, just kind of hanging on to this rod, but it's a tough job battling this fish. I just think of the guys I've gone fishing with in the past, and I feel like I'm taking one for the team here. Now I just got to hang on till the finish. There he goes again. Boy, he just about pulled me off my rock.
I'm gonna lose him. I can't possibly catch the darn thing.
At this point, the battle is head shakes and short runs across the tail out. When I can, I just try to regain the line I've lost, a foot or two at a time, bit by bit.
Come up, Scout!
I feel kind of like the Lone Ranger, sort of fighting it out with nature. Just me against him, with a boulder filming the whole thing. He's close now. If I had a net, it probably would be too small anyway. I don't want to keep the fish. I'm not even sure if it would be legal. But as always, when you hook a big fish, you want to see it. Whatever happens, you want to see the fish. Oh, come on. He should come up to the top any time now. Come on. All right, now where is he? Keep reeling. He's got to be close. Hold.
I haven't seen him yet, but he's right there. Oh,
Holy
yeah.
shit! There he is. He's big. Okay, okay. Normally, on film, you just picture the guy hooking the fish, frame him real well. Then you show him all wild-eyed, battling the brute for a couple of minutes. Then swoosh, it's into the net and smiles all around. Couple of minutes and the job's done. This isn't like that. No, you're committed to the whole thing here now. Hang with me. Come to Papa one more time. Easy. Easy. Where is he? Yeah, check the drag. Keep the line tight. Pressure, pressure, bring him in. I know this has taken a long time. It would have been quicker if it was up to me. I just got to convince the fish. Whoa, there you go. Okay, I finally got him close. I might even catch the thing. Wow! I know he's tired. I'll just try to get him unbuttoned so he can recover. The whole thing was just so amazing. This isn't the way I figured the day would work out when I tossed my rod in the truck first thing this morning. Come on up. Come to the top. Come on, fish. I know he's tired. His runs have a lot less steam, but he's a big fish and the current greatly increases his pull. The white line is being pushed to its limit. I've really been lucky so far, but I've still got to get him to shore and then release the big fish. This is what fun is. You might be wondering why I don't get off my fat ass to fight the fish. It's because I don't want to fall in. The footing here with these boulders is pretty skeptical if you're not concentrating on your rock hopping. One false step, splash. Hey, this is hard on me too. We're both gonna be worn out. Okay, we're close, he's close. It's gotta be right there, right there. Okay, I see color, there he is. Wow! I've got him on top. He's 15 pounds easy. Look at the size of that fish. Now, I just gotta let him go. Neat, wonderful, sweet. That's it now. Just ease him over to the bank and maybe I can slip the lure out. Whoops, I missed. Okay. Get it, yeah. Oh, shoot! Okay, good, he's gone. Wow, holy mackerel.
Well, I hope you got to see some of that. He got the lure.
Well, if anyone ever asks, it takes 11 minutes to land a salmon on trout gear. You know, I treasure every day I spend in Oregon's outdoors, whether it's at the beach, up in the Cascade Mountains, or over east in the high desert. These are all wonderful times, but when a day comes along like the one I just shared, that's just special. And I'll remember that for the rest of my days.